Hi there, Trevor here from Double Bill Movies. How are you all? I'd like to welcome my new subscribers. My last couple of videos have gained me quite a few, so hello to you all. Right, so let's get back on with some more regular videos as opposed to my technical expertise, if you can call it that. So this will be a collection video. So far in my sort of series, I have a playlist, if you want to go and check it out, of my collection. I'm doing my 88, so done all the slasher stuff, done my Italian collection. Now we're on the ones that's supposed to be here. So let's get started, shall we? Not best film. It's kind of fun, and mine has a black box. I don't know if many of you have a black box for yours, but it has a slip because I got it early on, and it is Sorority Babes, and a Slime Bowl Bowl-O-Rama. Very cheesy film. Yeah, I kind of need to give it another watch and see if I still think it's worth watching or any good or what. But I'm not going to get rid of it because it's part of the collection. Right, they're not in any particular order. This one I quite liked. I have to say the picture was absolutely amazing, which makes me think there is a new algorithm being used to ingest the content with, or sorry, not ingest. The ingest is one part, and then the encoding, the compression. That's what I was talking about. And it is a British film called Beware My Brethren. Of course I have to slip on it, and this is one of those new blue Amaray cases, which I'm guessing has had some components removed from the plastic, so perhaps it's a bit more environmentally friendly. Right, so here we go with a Roger Moore film, and no, it's not James Bond. He's clearly done quite a few other films aside from James Bond and when he was in the Saint series. I really like this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of this was filmed at Pinewood, using the paddock tank, and they were brilliant models, and at a first glance you didn't realise that they were models, but I like films like that. It's of that era, and it is called North Sea Hijack, again with a slip. So basically every title I'm about to show you has a slip. Right, this one, not quite as good as I'd hoped. The front cover kind of makes it look like it's a bit better than it is, but not an horrendous film. Been a long time since I've seen it, so perhaps I'm due another watch, eh? And it is The Dead Next Door. That slip, to me, looks really cool, pretty modern, but it's not a modern film by any means. Pictures on the back are pretty grim too, but yeah, don't think there's any reversible art in that one. Right, here we go. So, the DC Comics movie from 88 Films, would you believe it? And this one has a slip. I quite like this film. I think it's really cool. I have the second one up there somewhere, which is obviously not to 88, but it is The Swamp Thing. So there we go, very nice looking slip there, and that one does have a different art underneath. There we go. I think there's a poster and stuff in there. It feels quite weighty. Ah, right, so Jaws on land, huh? Clearly not a shark, but a grizzly bear. So there's the 88 version of Grizzly. I know Vinegar Syndrome, is it? Not Vinegar Syndrome, sorry, Severin, I think, have done a version of this. But I was pretty eager to get this, and actually I would really like to see this on 4K. It's a really good film. Trying to get through these quickly because there's quite a few. Right, this film, the name at the top does not warrant the movie that, you know, and I think he wanted his name removed from it, maybe. And even Lance Henriksen, probably not his finest hour. Bit of a rubbish film, but it is. Mind Ripper. So yes, this is loosely a Wes Craven film. Yeah, not very good. But if you want a really trashy film, there's your film. Now this one I really like. I would like to see this get a 4K because its predecessor has a 4K, and I have it down there. This is Piranha 2. Flying fish, huh? Why not? It's a horror film. All sorts of things can happen in horror films. Beautiful slip. Amazing artwork there. Great fun. I love it. Right, now this was really frustrating when it first came out because, as you can see, 88 has sort of jumped on the number 2s of various movie sort of franchises and things, and this is no exception. And I haven't watched it because I didn't until recently have number 1, and it is Creepshow. Now I wanted Creepshow for a long time because I remember seeing it when I was in my teens. I borrowed it off of someone at work, and the last chapter of Creepshow stuck in my head with the cockroaches and everything. I couldn't remember the name of it, but it was quite easy to put in the description into the internet. Very clever thing, and find out what it was. I kind of get the impression this might be better than the first Creepshow, so I'll probably watch them back to back at one point and let you know what I think. Do a double bill, couldn't I? Now this is cool. Alright, let me put that one back. Let me do these two first. So 88 did a couple of nice white sleeves, and we kind of got the impression they were going to do a few more, but they haven't done as yet. And this was Steel Arena. Now I found this quite sort of disappointing. It was almost more of a documentary rather than a film. It was okay, but yeah, a little bit of a letdown. I've got that on backwards. That's the back. So there's the other artwork. Great slipcover, as I'm sure you've all seen it anyway. But this was the first one I think they released out of these two white slipcover films. This one is actually pretty good, and it is Truck Stop Women. It's kind of got a good story to it. I really enjoyed watching it. Cheeky bum there. So there we go. Right, now we're into video nasty territory. It's quite cool that 88, actually between Arrow and 88, they have quite a lot of the 39 video nasties, which you may have seen my series that I'm doing with Bumpers Movies, called The 39. And this is one of them. This is Evil Speak, or actually I wasn't sure if it was Evil's Peak, but no, it's Evil Speak. Starring Clint Howard, Ron Howard's brother, and yeah, some great artwork there. This is obviously the first pressing, special edition. Yeah, there we go, Evil Speak. Not a bad film, not a bad film. I need to watch it again, and obviously Bumper and I will get to it at some point because it is one of the Cat 1 video nasties. Right, this one is kind of quite funny, really. Yeah, or is it not the one I'm thinking of? No, it is this one. Cannibal, no, The Devil Hunter. Let's give you the next one. Yeah, this character with his table tennis ball eyes, well, yeah, very strange. It's kind of okay. It's kind of okay, and it works quite well as a video nasty, but you'll find out more about that when we actually get to this one. And there's the other artwork. So that's Devil Hunter. The next, as I said, is Cannibal Terror. I like the fact they put this fake sticker, Video Nasty, on there. No reversible art on that one because I'm pretty sure I would have swapped it. Oh, now a very, very, very notorious Video Nasty. Pretty kind of grim, really. Very, very good film. Extremely well put together. But does have a pretty horrific scene in it, and you have to sit and watch it and just think, well, that's not real. You have to tell yourself, I'm watching a movie, even though it'll be loosely based on some kind of weird reality, I would imagine. Because the Gestapo were pretty messed up people. So this is obviously an American skew. And yeah, I wasn't going to miss out importing this. I understand why 88 couldn't release it here in the UK, but I like the way they kind of got around it by doing it in the US uncut. It's a great release, great artwork, and yeah, it is a good film. It's a very good film, so it's worth watching. But again, more on that in the 39 series. So this one I'm looking forward to getting to, even though apparently it's really, really bad. There was a long wait for this one, but it is Mardi Gras Massacre. So yeah. Let's just tidy up the piles so they don't fall over. Now this one I need to watch again. I've tried to watch this twice and I've fallen asleep both times. And I'm sure it's better than I think it is. Because at the moment I'm not that impressed, but I've seen definitely one of the most notorious scenes in it, that's for sure, and it is Night of the Demon. So yeah, I'll definitely make sure I'm fully awake when I get to this in the 39. So now this one I did get through and I really liked it. Not entirely sure why it's a 39. It's just, to me, a great film. It's very grainy, it's very sort of crusty looking, that's my term for these kind of movies, but it really helped with the movie and I really liked it. Delirium. So yeah, I'm sure most of you got that too. Let's gently slide that pile over there. Right, now these are most of my well, these are all my sleeved 88 MGM titles, and there's some pretty good films in there. And this first one I think is pretty good too, and it is Eve of Destruction. Yeah, no reversible art or anything, but a nice slip. Yeah, so two heavy hitting actors in this one, and it is The Package. Again, no reversible art, but nice slip though, pretty good film. Oh, now this one I really like. I can't remember if I got this as a perk, or if I just generally purchased it on release anyway because I wanted the slip. Very early on I realised that if I'm going to get these slips, I'm going to order them straight from 88. I'm not bothering with Amazon or giving them any money. I want the money to go straight to 88 and them to get all of it. It's Ghost Town, and what a great film this is. I really like this film. Nice cool cover there. It'd be cool to get this up on my my projector and see it on the big screen, huh? This one's not bad. It's kind of I don't know, bit of a Terminator-ish kind of rip-off kind of thing, loosely. The Eliminators, really cool cover. We got different, oh yeah, we got different artwork there as well, so that's kind of cool. That's Eliminators. Not every MGM film is great. Now this one, oh wow, this one actually quite shocked me, I have to say. You know, when you realise who's in it and you think, oh great, it's just going to be a gung-ho action film and it's just going to be sit there and It actually is quite serious, and it is Invasion USA with Chuck Norris. No reversible art again, but I'm going to check afterwards because it probably is, and I just haven't been bothered to change it over for some strange reason. Oh no, this one was a bit of a letdown. Another former James Bond. This time it's Sean Connery. I don't know if this is based on some kind of loose reality, but I found it pretty boring and yeah, just not that great. And it is Cuba. But again, I wanted to slip, so I got it early. You know, I take a gamble on some of these films and they're not always great. But if you're a serious collector, then you need to take these gambles, don't you? Oh, now this one is really impressive. I really like this film. Glad I got the slip with it too. So I think it's quite rare now. And it is Prison. Yeah, has it got Viggo Mortensen in it? I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it does, but if I'm wrong, then slap me. Oh no, this one's fun. This is kind of cool. This is just a simple sort of 70s horror, and it's got a really great slip on this. Yeah, it's frogs. Great artwork, really cool. Yeah, I think I did need another watch on that one because I really like it. Definitely need to watch this one again. Maybe I did watch it again. Remember I was trying to watch it. I had a friend around, but we ended up talking more than watching the film. So I think I did watch it again, and I think I really enjoyed it. And it's a Mr. Bronson film. So actually, those of you about my age will know Mr. Bronson from Grange Hill. And you also know him, I think, from Star Wars. Anyway, Murphy's Law. Of course, I'm talking about Charles Bronson here. Yeah, I think I remember. Good film. Oh, this one's quite cool. It's starting to get into a slightly more modern age. Computers and geeks and things, and some 90s sort of cyber action kind of thing. And it's Hackers. Pretty cool film. I really enjoyed it actually. I never saw it back in the day when it came out, but I'm glad I have it now. This one is actually quite good. I was really impressed with this actually. It's not quite good, it's very good. And it is Michael Dudikoff in Avenged Force. Brain went blank there. Nice slip, really good slip. Very good film, so I definitely recommend this one. Be hard. It'll be hard to find the slip now, I would imagine. But you never know. Right. Now this one, I have a video on a review if you want to find it and check out a bit more. And it is Carrie Part 2, or The Rage Carrie 2. And I was really impressed with, you know, there's quite a big gap obviously between this one and the original Carrie, but they link up very well, and I was really impressed. Great kills in this. A couple of them had me howling with laughter. You shouldn't be laughing at people dying, but you know, some of them get their comeuppance, don't they? So really nice slip this. It's got that kind of velvety feel to it. There's still some around in the shops if you know where to look, but there's the other artwork there. Great film. Must do them back to back one day. Right, so this is more of a prequel, I think, and it is Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh. I really like this film. Yeah, I think it's more of a prequel to Candyman. So obviously got the slip, as I said. They've all got slips. Yeah, not a bad film. I do have the Vestron Candyman 3 or whatever it's called, which I haven't seen yet, but I'll get to that at some point. Now this is, you may know that I had a bout of unemployment some years ago now, and it was a couple of years I was actually unemployed for, and I spent a lot of time watching horror films on YouTube at night, and this was one of them, and lo and behold, 88 bring it out on disc with a beautiful slip, and it is Humanoids from the Deep. Great film, really, really good monster film. Yeah, I mean, the artwork's not really anything to do with it as such, but hey, it's great artwork. And that's a great cover. Took me a little while to realise they were legs. Oh, right, I'm going to save that one till last. This one is a lot of fun, a little bit disappointing near the end, but generally a good sci-fi sort of low-budget B-movie. Bit of an Alien kind of rip-off and various other sci-fi films, but Galaxy of Terror. This is a really nice release from 88 with this side slip. There's the other artwork there, but yeah, bit of an X-Wing kind of thing going on there, isn't there? But this one I was really, really, really impressed, and you know what, I think they could do a series of this now, using the comic aspect of this movie, and I highly, highly recommend this one, and it is Zone Troopers. Just a brilliant film, brilliant concept of to a film. So it's sci-fi, but it starts off in World War II, so that's two things ticked off for me. And of course there's a little bit of horror in there, maybe, I suppose, so that's three things ticked off for me. Yeah, I just thought, right, as soon as I watched this, someone needs to pick up and run with a series, turning the comic that they're reading into a series. And actually, you know, this is like from the comic, but turn this into a series, you know. So there you go. There is the rest of my slip covers. No, that's a lie. Not the rest of my slip covers. I've still got another shelf to go. There's a couple of collections there, and then the ones at the end, there's no slips on there. But so that will conclude my 88 part, and then I can move on to the next label, can't I? So, which will be Arrow. Anyway, give the video a good thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you check out my playlists to find out my other collection videos and anything else that I've put out. And like I said, welcome to the new subscribers. Nice to have you with me. And take it easy, and see you in the next video.